This is gonna be good. Hello and welcome to my cheat meal. So normally you're used to seeing me making all kinds of low calorie filling meals to help you to maintain your body weight or cut or any of that type of stuff. But every so often you're just gonna want the real thing. So I'm gonna take you along on how I go about having a cheat day, today's Pizza Hut, and give you some tips as far as how to be satisfied without going crazy and maintaining your physique goals. So we're gonna have this as well as some other little things here, but we're gonna start out with the pizza. So here we're trying out the Detroit style pizza. I saw this on a commercial on TV and I thought, hey, that looks pretty good. So I figured I could try it and let you know if it's good, if it's worth having, if you're having some kind of cheat day or cheat meal, or if maybe you want to spend your calories elsewhere. So I'm gonna go with the end piece because I like the very crispiness of the crust. Here you go, guys. If y'all want some, I'm just gonna put it right here. So here it goes. It's pretty good. It's like a, what's deep dish, which I really like. I like the crispiness, but then it's almost like a cheese bread and then the pepperoni and sauce on top. So if you like dipping cheese bread in sauce, it's a good way to go. If not, then maybe you want to look elsewhere. Also have Coke Zero here. This is cherry vanilla. So that's pretty good. But one of the first tips is when you're gonna have a cheat meal like this, do not change the way you eat leading up to it. I used to do a lot of fasting, and if I was gonna go out to eat somewhere or have something like this, I think, oh, there's all these calories. I need to make sure I'm saving throughout the day. So I would literally not eat anything until dinner time. And the problem with that is you get crazy hungry, especially if you're already on a diet and you're cutting calories, are already hungry, or even if you're maintaining, you're used to eating. So then you get really hungry, and then once you take that first bite, you just start going crazy and cannot stop yourself. So I suggest just eat like you normally would. For example, for breakfast, instead of having my 700 calorie pancakes, maybe I'd have my 450 calorie French toast, and the same thing, making some kind of substitution at lunch. So I'm still eating and feeling satisfied, but by the time dinner rolls around, maybe I've already saved like an extra, I don't know, 600-700 calories, so it's not as much of a hit. So just don't go crazy. If you're bulking, that's a different story. Like, hey Jill, you come here. Is this a cheat day for you, or just a day?
This is a day.
Well, look, she's about 2 weeks away from finishing her bulk, and then she's gonna cut probably 10 pounds in like a day when that baby comes out. But yeah, just don't go crazy. Do what you normally would, and then when you do get to that meal, you're not gonna feel so crazy hungry that it's like, I can't stop eating. It's like, I'm gonna eat a few pieces and be good to go and move on with it. I guess some parm is, I think the cat gave it to me. She's at the airport, Connor. So, that's not bad. I'd say Jill said it was nothing special. Like, it tastes good, but no, not really much different from pepperoni pizza. So if there's a certain kind you like, you might want to go for that instead. But we got a couple other things to try now. We have some cinnamon sticks here, as well as, I've never had these. Have you seen these, Jill? It's like little apple pies. Maybe like McDonald's. We're gonna try that out and then have one more thing. As we're getting into this, the next tip here is to don't actually have cheat days. You might be thinking, what? What are you doing right now? I don't consider this a cheat day because I work this type of stuff into my normal diet plan. So if you're so restrictive that you're cutting things out, then it's not a sustainable diet. To me, if I'm going on a diet, I'm gonna eat the same things I already ate, but just eat less of it. If you're cutting out all carbs or no sweets or no pizza or whatever, it's gonna fail. You're gonna have willpower for so long, but after,
What are those?
it's the little apple pies. There's icing for it too. After you want a cinnamon stick?
What's a cinnamon?
Just like a cinnamon roll, but a stick.
Oh, I guess I'll try one.
And this is icing to dip it in.
Ooh, does it taste yummy?
Probably. It's like, just like if you had a, here. Just like if you had a cinnamon roll. Let them know what you think. Is it good? He likes it. But, you want one, honey? As soon as you cut something out, that you're not going to sustain, then what's going to happen when the diet's over? You're going to go back to eating those things and probably gain the weight back. Like I said, I make substitutions for things I like, lower calorie all the time, to maintain my physique. But when you eat something like this, it's not like it's going to ruin your physique in one day. You know, you'll probably, if you have a bunch of carbs, you're not used to it, you'll gain a bunch of water weight, but after a few days, it's going to average out and go back to normal. You just don't want it to turn into a cheat day or a cheat 2 days or weekend or cheat week. That's when you start to gain the weight. No one single meal is going to ruin your physique. So if your diet is so strict that you can't have stuff, then you might want to reevaluate it. Unless you're, you know, you're trying to cut down, get extremely unhealthy, low body fat in order to compete in a show or something like that. Otherwise, you know, you just got to balance things out. So for me, this is a normal part of my diet. There's going to be times when you go out with friends, when you go to someone's house, just whatever. You're not going to be able to control what you eat. So enjoy it. Just don't go crazy. Like I said, I had 3 pieces of pizza. If it was, here you go, honey. If this was a year or so ago, a year and a half ago, I would have fasted all day and probably eaten the whole box of pizza and then want more. And if you find yourself in that position, then maybe eat a few pieces, go take a walk, let the food settle a bit and realize that you're hungry, because when you fasted all day and start eating, you just keep going and going because you're so hungry and you can't control yourself. I've been there. It's ridiculous. And you think back, what was wrong with me? It's because you're so hungry. So give your stomach some time to realize it's full and then move on. If you want some more after that, then go for it. But find a diet that works for you, and I have lots of videos on good food options with low calories to help you with your physique. My turn. That's pretty good. It was like a cinnamon roll. You want one of these, babe? There's icing too. Here's the apple pie. We'll try the apple pie. It's like apple filling, kind of in a cinnamon roll.
I'm good.
You tell them what kind of pizza you're making?
Bacon cheese pizza. You put no hot sauce, put olive oil and garlic on it. Then you put mozzarella cheese on. Then you put small pieces of bacon on, already a little cooked. Then you put in the oven and let it cook until you like it.
There you go. He doesn't really like the normal tomato sauce, so he uses olive oil and garlic.
Those are so yummy.
These are yummy?
Yes.
Here's his pizza.
Bacon and cheese.
There you go. You want another one?
Yes. What are those?
It's little apple pies. It's kind of like the cinnamon roll, but with apple in the middle. Just try one. It's pretty good. If you like them, stop talking with food in my mouth like I always tell the kids. But if you like McDonald's apple pies, then you'll like these. You better get one soon, Jill. The kids are eating them all.
Mommy, I want some.
Cool.
Not bad. I'm not very happy.
I did that 10,000 calorie challenge video and people are saying, oh, you didn't really eat it. It was too fast, the time lapse and stuff, but I don't want people to watch for 5 hours me eating. Would you say that I ate all that?
Oh yeah.
How?
I was telling him not to.
She was telling me to stop on the last food because I was like walking around because I couldn't even sit down anymore because it was painful. But I did it and I don't think I'm ever gonna do that again. So those are the first few things. We're gonna move over to the other desserts once the kids finish their pizza, and then let you know the last tip for a successful cheat day. So last up we have the cookie versus the brownie. So I'm gonna try it, they're gonna try it, we're gonna have a vote and see what is the best here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, plate. Okay, what are you gonna start with, the brownie or the cookie?
Cookie.
I'm starting with the brownie. It actually tastes kind of plain, the brownie. It's not like when you make your own at home and it has that really chocolatey taste. That's probably not worth it. I'm guessing this is better. Cookie wins. What do you think? Cookie or, no, I haven't tried it. Cookie or brownie? You like the brownie better? Do you like the try your cookie, see which one you like better. You like the brownie better? Everyone likes the brownie better? Well, I think the cookie's better.
I don't know.
But the last tip is to not go crazy about thinking oh, I can't believe I ate all this stuff after you ate it. Because I'm in some different groups with fitness stuff, and I actually saw a post from someone once who said, hey everyone, it was my birthday yesterday and I had pizza and ice cream and I'm extremely depressed now. And I was saying, hey man, you might need to see a psychiatrist or something because you're going down the road of an eating disorder. If you get depressed because you ate a certain type of food, like, you need to reevaluate your diet and what you're doing. Like I was saying earlier, find a way to include the stuff in your diet if you want, just in moderation. Like, I'm gonna have this and I'm good. I'm not like hungry, feel like I'm starving. I enjoyed a meal with my family. No big deal. And the other thing is, say you had this left, right? Nothing says you gotta save it and eat it tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You can take it to the trash and throw it away if you don't want it, you know? Well, the good thing for me is I have a lot of children and they can take care of eating the leftovers for me, so it's not a big deal. But you've heard the thing, oh, there's starving kids somewhere else or all that kind of stuff, but me eating a bunch of extra food isn't gonna change that fact, or me throwing it away. So do what makes sense for you and just don't get crazy. Enjoy your food and move on. Even if you ate, like I had that 10,000 calorie day, even if you eat that, it's not gonna like make you fat overnight. But if you do it day after day after day after day, well, that's what's gonna cause that. Is your cat eating too?
Eat healthy. Daddy,
No, eat balanced.
Daddy, I'm gonna do this on another cookie and another brownie.
She wants another cookie and another brownie. So, that was it. That is a Pizza Hut cheat meal, if you want to call it that. But like I said, I don't consider it a cheat meal because even though I don't eat like this all the time, it's not a big deal when I do. So, hope that helps. Leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. If you want to see other stuff like this, other type of meals, that's awesome. I have lots of recipes and all that kind of stuff. Check out Instagram. Follow there, and we'll see you in the next one. I'll say bye.
Bye. Try the protein bar.
Yes.